Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar on Friday said that a collaboration between the Malaysian government and Elon Musk, the founder and CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, will create tens of thousands of skilled job opportunities in the country. He said this comes after Musk agreed to make significant investments in Malaysia, including setting up a Tesla HQ in Cyberjaya. Anwar said Musk himself conveyed the matter to him during their 25-minute virtual meeting today, which was also attended by the Minister of Investment, Trade and Industry, Tunku Datuk Seri Zafrul Abdul Aziz, and the Minister of Communications and Digital, Fahmi Fadzil. Anwar said during the meeting that they discussed the participation of Musk's rocket and spacecraft company SpaceX in offering its Starlink satellite service. The PM said that 3 Malaysian companies will also be involved in the SpaceX project, while Starlink can contribute to faster and wider internet access, especially in rural areas, as it requires minimal physical infrastructure and land to improve the global internet network. Anwar said that Musk reaffirmed that priority will be given to Malaysia. Meanwhile, the Selangor government says that it welcomes Tesla's planned investments in Malaysia and is prepared to facilitate the EV maker's entry into the state this coming year. Caretaker MB Datuk Seri Amiruddin Shari said that the presence of Tesla would show the investing community's confidence in the Selangor State Administration and attract more international companies in the battery technology field to invest in the state. Earlier in March, MITI announced that Tesla will set up a head office in Malaysia and establish a network of charging stations for its cars here. The PM said that Malaysia will continue to strengthen its commitment to net zero emissions as early as 2050. He adds that the country has a comprehensive plan and ecosystem, as well as competitive resources to support the green energy industry, including electric mobility. Pharmaniaga's new 7-year concession agreement with the Ministry of Health that will run until mid-2030 will maintain the same scope and responsibilities as the previous agreement, which was awarded over 2 decades ago for the provision of medical supplies and medicines. In a response to The Edge, Pharmaniaga explained that while the new contract does not have a stipulated value, as it is driven mostly by the demand of drugs and consumables by the government's health facilities, the MOH's 2023 published budget for the contract is 1.6 billion, 36% of the ministry's total drug and consumable procurement budget. However, Pharmaniaga states that it is entirely MOH's prerogative to review the budget from time to time. According to the group, under the new contract, MOH will continue to conduct open tender exercises for products under the approved products purchase list, whereby the ministry will decide on the specifications and choice of products, prices and suppliers. Pharmaniaga's role is to maintain the stockpile and deliver them to the healthcare facilities based on MOH's instructions. The company said that because it had managed to meet its key performance indicators under the previous concession, this proved to be a key factor as to why Pharmaniaga continues to be chosen to provide pharmaceutical logistics and distribution services to the MOH. Ancom Nylex ended its FY 2023 on a high note when it saw its earnings improve by 10% year-on-year to 75.1 million, owing to the robust performance of its agricultural chemicals product segment and lower tax expenses. This was despite revenue growth for the year remaining fairly flat, ticking up from 2.01 billion to 2.04 billion ringgit. However, on a quarterly basis, Ancom Nylex saw its fourth quarter net profit nearly halve to 18.2 million compared with the 31.9 million it posted the year before. Quarterly revenue also came in lower, dipping by 15% year-on-year to come in at 478.2 million due to the drop in sales for 4 out of its 5 business segments: agricultural chemicals, industrial chemicals, logistics and polymer. Notwithstanding the softer final quarter, Ancom Nylex said that FY 2023 marks the strongest financial year in the group's history. MD and CEO Lee Chun-wei said that the group will continue to pursue opportunities in the existing markets that it serves in order to further enhance Ancom Nylex's market share. The group also announced that it has obtained the necessary certification for its new agrichem production facility in Klang and is on track for commercial production by end 2023. Hong Seng Consolidated, which is involved in glove manufacturing, healthcare, financial services and search and advertising, has emerged as a substantial shareholder of lingerie maker Classita Holdings. HSC acquired 402.06 million shares, equivalent to a 32.6% stake in Classita via direct business transactions. In a boss filing, HSC said it had acquired the shares off-market for 60.31 million, which works out to 15 cents per share based on back-of-the-envelope calculations. This represents a 30% discount to Classita's Friday close of 21.5 cents, which is the highest that the counter has seen in 3 months. Out of the 402.06 million shares, HSC had acquired 358.75 million shares from its substantial shareholder Chan Swee Ying, who held a 24.59% stake, and Executive Chairman Ng Kyok Chai, who held a 4.51% stake or 55.66 million shares. As at time of writing, it is unclear who HSC had acquired the remaining 43.85 million shares from. Following the disposal, Chan and Ng ceased to be substantial shareholders in the lingerie maker. The Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission has remanded 7 customs agents suspected of reducing luxury car duties, resulting in customs tax leakages of 33 million, according to sources. Magistrate Norshaida Abdul Rahim granted a 4-day remand order against the 7 until July 17th in the Alostar Magistrates Court earlier today. MACC Special Operations Division Senior Director Datuk Tan Kang Sai confirmed the customs agents' remand, adding that the investigation is being conducted under Section 18 of the MACC Act 2009. The suspects were detained late Thursday when they appeared to record their statements at the Kedah MACC office. The sources said the customs agents are believed to have conspired with car owners in falsifying documents to obtain a reduction in customs duty assessment, even though the vehicles were not eligible for such reductions. They added that as part of the operation conducted by the Special Operations Division, the MACC also conducted raids on several business premises, government agency offices and residences in the Klang Valley, Kedah, Johor, Perak and Sabah.